What's up, gamers? Once again, it's your boy Blacksmith for Gamerswagger.com. I'm here with Frank Hom, the producer of Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown. How's it going, Frank?
It's going well. A little tired already. It's first day. It's only 2 hours in, but it's been a long journey. We've been working on this product for 2 years now, and we're celebrating the release because it's out today and tomorrow for XBLA and PSN.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool.
So, Frank, can you inform me on how this game has changed from the last iteration of Virtua Fighter 5?
Yeah, the biggest change is the team went back and they redid all the animations for the game. So that's a huge impact on the game. Now the game communicates back and forth for you. So if you know anything about the Virtua Fighter series, it's all about high, mid, and low attacks. Now with all the animations redone, it's very clear. It looks beautiful, already, but with the animations redone, it adds to the gameplay. So now you're reading the combat. So now you can clearly tell like what's going on high, middle, and low. Another thing that we changed was we added an online component to the PlayStation 3 version. So when the PlayStation version came out, it didn't have online. It was like console launch, didn't have online, but now it does have on. No, there was no online at all back then. But now there's online. For both versions, they're exactly identical. They're exactly the same version that you would play in arcades right now in Japan. We added an 8-player lobby system. So now when you're playing with your friends, actually like 2 guys are playing, the other 6 guys who are with you in the lobby can actually watch the match, trash talk, commentate and all that stuff. So pretty cool.
Awesome. So you guys it seems like you guys are shaping this to be a tournament play game.
Well, it's 2 things. The team wanted to make it more accessible. So they put a lot of like training mode stuff, a lot of basic commands that it's easy to pick up, easy to play. It's only 3 buttons, it's punch, kick, and guard. But they also did a lot of tournament stuff as well. Like they added like this little button config system. I didn't think it was a big deal, but when I started showing off in the fighting community, basically you can configure your controls before you actually go into the match. So when you go to these tournaments, what happens a lot is that you get into it, you try out your buttons, you get back out of the game, and then you choose your character and you go back into the game. But we eliminate all that. We added a tournament feature where you can actually check your controls before you select your character. So you check your controls, there's a little button check readout. Everything is good. You select your character and then you go into the match. So you don't have to go in, come back out, waste a bunch of time.
Awesome. So you're making it easier for gamers to go in and out. You're building the community. Now I have a question.
Okay.
What about a story mode? That's the one thing that I feel Virtua Fighter is lacking in, but it would be so awesome because the characters are so complex.
Right. Well, that's something that I think the team thought about, but because it is a downloadable title, and the team is pretty small, so they wanted to focus on things like the online netcode. They wanted to focus on training, teaching new players what to do, and veteran players that have like all the moves are there for you to practice. New arenas. There's 2 new characters: Takarashi, Jean Kujo, sumo wrestler, and karate master. They wanted to focus on those kind of aspects than doing a story mode that may or may not work, kind of thing. So maybe in the future there will be a story mode, but for this version, it wasn't really in the plans from the start.
I totally understand. Well, that's all the questions I have for you. When can we play this game?
It's out today for PSN and tomorrow for XBLA. So we're here at E3 celebrating the release.